Hello. Before I begin, I'd like to ask everyone to do me a simple favor. And that simple favor is to ask yourselves one simple question. When was the last time I helped my community? Can you be happy with your answer? Now, don't answer yet, but while you ponder, I'd like for you to keep in mind that community service is the epitome of good hearts and the embodiment of being proactive within your community. We are all a product of our community, whether we accept it or not. A piece of it lies within us. For some, their community has been a positive factor on their lives. For others, maybe not so much. But maybe that's not such a bad thing. You see, being a part of the community, we have the power to mold it into something more positive or simply maintain its tenacity. We're given a chance to have a positive impact on the lives of young kids just by helping out the community in any way possible, albeit financial or hands-on support. Did you know that according to the Corporation for National Community Service, 25.3% of all Americans volunteer, which is roughly 62.8 million volunteers. They average 32.1 volunteer hours per person per year, which comes out to be somewhere around 7.9 billion hours of service, the equivalent to $184 billion. Not done yet. In addition, 50.5% of all Americans donate $25 or more to charity annually. Now, these numbers may sound good. That might even sound impressive. But the discouraging number is the discrepancy of volunteer participation throughout all of the states. Now, while it is encouraging to see Utah with a volunteer rate of 46% of the population, followed by Idaho with 35.8%, Wisconsin 35.4%, Minnesota 35.3%, and Kansas with 35.1%, it's still a little disheartening to see Florida at 20.1%, Nevada at 19.4%, New York at 19.2%, Louisiana 17.4%, and Miami at 14%. That's just to name a few. The purpose of my speech is to convince people to do more community service, even if not specifically in their own community. Which leads me to my next point. Today I want to talk about Shepherd Community Center. Then I want to examine the different ways to contribute. And then finally I'll close by discussing volunteering and the task of such volunteers. But before all of that, you should know that Shepherd Community Center is a faith-based inner-city ministry that has operated since 1985. Their mission is to break the cycle of poverty their mission is to break the cycle of poverty on the Near East Side of Indianapolis by engaging and empowering the community to help cultivate healthy children, strong families, and even vibrant neighborhoods, all through a Christ-centered approach that meets the physical, emotional, spiritual, and academic needs of the community. Unfortunately, though, poverty is a defining characteristic of their neighborhoods. According to shepherdcommunity.org/becomeinformed, did you know that poverty rates reach as high as 38.6% in their areas? Now, if you think that's a dark number, here's a darker number. 8 out of 10 children rely on school as their primary source of food throughout the week. Now, you tell me, could you imagine going to school every day, focusing more so on eating versus actually learning a lesson through no fault of your own, because these are the conditions that you are dealt. This is the hand that you're dealt with that you must play. I couldn't imagine. Yet, Shepherd exists to provide hope and support to their neighbors through a unique and holistic approach they call the continuum of care. Now, the continuum of care is a full set of programs that allow Shepherd to be continuously engaged in the lives of neighborhood children, teens, and even their parents. It's designed to help their families overcome challenges they may be facing in all areas of life. Shepherd stands for those who need help in almost any form. Yet, the goal can't be reached without multiple helping hands serving a greater purpose. Now, for those willing to put forth that helping hand, the center can use all the help it can get in various departments. Before any of that, though, you should know that when you become involved with Shepherd, you're giving more than just a gift of time, talent, or even treasure. You're planting seeds of hope in the lives of those we serve. Now, according to Shepherd Community Center, there are a number of ways for individuals and families to get involved. The first way you can get involved is to make a financial donation. Now, this method is the most effective of all simply because it directly impacts the poverty issue. Your contribution helps fuel the finances to help them do just that, get rid of poverty on the Near East Side of Indianapolis. Another way you could get involved is to give in kind. Now, all this means is that you can provide cheap household products such as toothbrushes, detergent, food, etc. Anything that helps. You can even provide small incentive gifts to the elementary students, as motivation, something to help them stay ambitious as they progress through their studies. Beyond the material aspect, you can also help by donating your time as a volunteer. Now, volunteers are the lifeblood of Shepherd Community Center. They rely on them daily to keep their programs running smoothly and effectively. Take Shepherd's internship program, for example. Shepherd's internship program focuses on developing leaders for a lifestyle of kingdom service. This is all done by immersing team interns in urban ministry, leadership development, and experiences designed to clarify a more personal call. Shepherd also has events that volunteers are asked to help out at. These events are normally held around holidays. They include, but are not limited to, Christmas Festival, Christmas Store, Baskets of Hope, which is an event where you deliver totes of food to Shepherd's neighbors. They have group opportunities. They even have Thanksgiving Day meal prep and the delivery of such Thanksgiving meals to families who would otherwise not have one. Above that, they also have their notable Saturday morning breakfast, in which a group or family brings, prepares, and serves food to up to 50 neighbors of the Shepherd community. They even have legal clinic volunteers anywhere from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. noon, all throughout the week, except for Sunday, of course, that being God's Day. Well, in closing, I discussed what Shepherd Community Center is, the different ways to contribute, and the specifics of volunteering for Shepherd specifically. Doing community service provides us with a feeling of generosity and achievement. Not too many things in this life grant us that feeling. So we should actually relish in what actually gives us that feeling. Give a helping hand today and make a difference in any community, not just your own. I hope everyone takes heed to this message, because this message needs to be pronounced and enunciated to the entire world. We can give back, we can help, we can do more. All it takes is the feeling within a good heart and that first step to making a difference. If we all put forth that helping hand, the goal becomes more possible and it can actually be accomplished. Like I said, I hope everyone takes heed to my message. Have a great day.